don't know if y'all can see me or not, but good morning. It is Thursday, March 27th, 2020, and I am on my way to work, and this is a super impromptu video. I got a lot of things going on, and I kind of feel like I need to just get them out. It's not stuff that I talk about a whole lot, and then I excuse me, and then I need some advice. First off, me and my daughter need kind of a lot of prayers. If you're the praying type, just pray for us. Ella has been a little sick lately, been to the doctor several times. She does have pneumonia right now, and she is not responding to outpatient treatment, which means antibiotics and steroids. So I have to call the doctor again today, and I don't know if she will be admitted to the hospital for IV antibiotics or what, but she is not getting any better. So that's prayer number one. Prayer number two, I am supposed to go for an MRI tomorrow. I have had for years now several different symptoms that are leading them to think that I might have MS, which is not an end-all diagnosis. I will be fine. It will explain a lot if I have it. If I don't, then we're going to have to dig a little bit more. I don't need prayers just for the diagnosis, but getting me through that MRI. I am extremely claustrophobic, and yeah, I got some medicine, so hopefully tomorrow morning that will work. I hope I make it through it and don't act like an idiot, y'all. I'm an ER nurse, and I know how to act, and I just can't in tight spaces. So hopefully I'll make it through it okay. Okay, so now here's the real reason for the video. Ella has totally thrown me for a loop in her schooling. I had a plan for next year. You know, our homeschool convention here in Fort Worth, Texas is in 2 weeks, and I had a plan of what I was going to go look at. I had a list. Well, she has totally just knocked that out of the park, and here's why. We have been using we've used a lot of different curriculum. I can't remember. Anyway, we've used a lot of different ones for English based on her alone. What I feel like she is responding to and learning the most from. This latest one, we were using Master Books, Language Lessons for Living Education, 3. And she was doing okay with it. It was what she perceived as being on her grade level, and she was doing fine. Short lessons, which she liked, I liked. And then, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm considering pulling my boys after this school year out in public school. So what I've determined I'm going to do with them is I'm going to homeschool them during the summer to see how they do. One of them is special needs with autism. He's totally okay though. He's very smart. And I was going to do that during the summer and then see how they did with me, because they are feisty, and then determine whether or not I'm going to keep them out of school. So last year, the language arts that we used was The Good and the Beautiful in level K for Ella, and she did well. She finished it, and she did well, and she learned a lot from it. She didn't want to proceed with that this last year, so we did BJU Press, second grade, for part of the time, and then those were kind of long for her, and so we went to the Master Books, level 3. Well, I pulled out her old level K book, and I said, hey, and I the ending to that story is I had bought level 1 when it was on sale before in The Good and the Beautiful, when it was on sale, because they were coming out with a new edition of it. So I got it for like half price, and I'm sorry, but I love The Good and the Beautiful. It works for Ella. So I pulled out level K, and I'm like, hey, do you think the boys would like doing this? And she was like, yeah, I think so. And I said they could do level K during the summer and then level 1 when school starts if I choose. And she goes, well, wait, we have level 1? And I said, yeah, we have level 1. She goes, why am I not doing that? She goes, I love the good and the beautiful. Why would... Listen, I got to stop just letting her dictate what we do, because she's very strong-willed. She totally gets it from me too, but anyway. So I'm like, well, Ella, we can just start doing that now, because there's only... she doubles up the lessons, and she'll totally get done with it before the end of the summer. And we can start level 2. So we started level 1 a couple of weeks ago. She did like 5 lessons in one sitting, and it's probably a little bit on the easier side for her right now, and that's okay. I don't care, because she's flying through it, but she's doing so good with it, and I think that's all that matters. She's reading, she's doing great. She'll be done with it, I'm gonna say, by the end of May, if we keep going the way we are, and then we'll start level 2 during the summer, and the boys will start level K. Now, that's just one problem with her. She has totally thrown a wrench into my math plans for next year. We were fortunate and were very, very blessed and got level 4, 5, and 6. I think level 5 is missing a CD, but for free teaching textbooks. How amazing is that? And she wanted to do that. Now, I think she'll test into... Right now, we're using BJU Press Math 3, which I love, and she does great in it. She does a couple lessons every day. We're behind in it because we were using Masterbooks Level 3 Math, and I didn't like how it was set up. So I didn't give her a choice. That was my choice, and we started it a while back, and we're about halfway through it. But anyway, so she has been wanting to try teaching textbooks because it's on the computer, and I've heard both sides of the fence. Good things, bad things. I am not particularly keen on it, but if she learns and it works, I'll be okay. And that actually is one less thing that I will have to worry about. Well, the other day, I'm like, well, this is your notebook that you'll be writing your problems down with. And she goes, wait a second, you mean I'm gonna have to write stuff instead of just doing stuff on the computer? I said, well, yes ma'am, you are. You gotta write your problems down. How do you think you're gonna do them? You just gonna do them in your head? She goes, well, yeah. And I said, no, you can't. You have to be able to do your problems on paper. I'm a very big book person. Pen, paper, you write your things down. I was the same way as she was. I am very good at math, and I always did stuff in my head, and that's what she wants to do. And for the most part, she gets all of them right. But I still make her do pen and paper, and she hates it. And quite frankly, I don't know if teaching textbooks, if you put an answer in, if it does the problem for you on there. But I didn't tell her that. I told her that she was going to have to do pen and paper. She's like, well, I don't even want to do it now. So I don't know what math to do. We might just continue on. I may get BJU Press Math 4. I like the way it's set up. I like the way the teacher's manual is set up. But I may end up getting the video series with it this year, because I'm good at math, but I'm not the best at teaching it. So I need suggestions. I'm not going to do Masterbook Math. The Good and the Beautiful Math is too... I may try it with my boys over the summer and see how that goes. One, they're not going to have her math level out until probably later in the fall. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I've only seen what's on their website and stuff, but I need suggestions. So please suggest a way. And I just hope y'all have a good day. I'm fixing to be arriving at work, so I'm going to have to cut it off. But thank you for listening to me. Prayers appreciated always. I hope y'all stay blessed and have a great day and a great weekend.